Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ken, aka the SuperTechGod. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're back again, thanks for coming back. So today I want to spotlight the Cosmic Powers deck. Now this deck got me from 70 to 95 for this season, and I used another deck to get to 95 to Infinite. I will spotlight that in another video, but this was the majority of the season. Now, as you guys know, I like to use the major card of that season, and this season was the Silver Surfer. I started to climb with it, and I dropped back down in ranks due to the whole leader leech movement. So I said, you know what? Let me go back, think about it. How can we battle through the leaders and the leeches? And I came up with this deck. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Infinaut and Sunspot combo. So, of course, I had to put that in the deck. And, of course, getting SheHulk and Shuri, which is the card I really wanted, which was Shuri. I said, you know what? I'll put a deck together to battle and climb up the ranks. So this deck helped me with it. Let's get right into it. So starting off with Sunspot, of course, speaks for itself. At the end of each turn, gain 1+ power for any unspent energy. So Sunspot's still great for that. Of course, you play him on turn 1. You can't play anything else until turn 3, or whatever the case is. Sunspot takes that power. So Psylocke is in this deck just in case I want to play Magik early. I mean, that's the goal here, is to play Magik as early as possible. Now, I have Wave in there for that as well. But let's say we didn't get Wave and we got Psylocke and we have Magik. We'll hold on to Psylocke until turn 3. Then we play her and then play Magik on turn 4. So that's why Sunspot's great, because if you're not playing anything until turn 3, at least Sunspot can use that unspent energy. Then, of course, we have Daredevil. Daredevil is a card, of course, on turn 5. You get to see your opponent's plays before they make their own. So in most cases, you see Leech on 4 or Leech on zone 5, because Leech is a 5 cost card. Or we're going to see Leader early. Whatever the case is, Daredevil is there to kind of track that and see how you want to move. Whether you want to play, skip, or play somewhere else to kind of avoid that layout. Or if they're going to play Leech on 5, great. You have Infinaut in your hand, so you're going to play on turn 5, and of course play Infinaut on turn 6. Then we have Cosmo. So Cosmo is also here to help with that dynamic of Daredevil. So let's see if we got to put Cosmo somewhere else to kind of stop Leader or stop Leech, or whatever the case is. You can play a Cosmo on turn 5 after what Daredevil shows you what your opponent's playing, and kind of stop them in their tracks. That's the only reason why Cosmo's in this deck. Then we have Wave. Of course, Wave is next turn, all cards cost 4 in their hands. Wave is great, especially in the Death Wave deck, or of course with SheHulk. So we have Wave. Again, the goal is to play Wave on turn 3, and then to play Magik on turn 4. Now, if we get Magik on early, at least we have those 7 turns ready to go. And we'll get into that in a few. Then we have Lady Sif. So Lady Sif here is discard the highest card in your hand. In most cases, the highest card will be the Infinaut. Only, of course, if you wave, everybody is now 4. So then it might be whichever one at random. But in most cases, the Infinaut is the highest card in your hand, which gives us Ghost Rider. So Ghost Rider brings back one of the cards that were discarded to this location. So if we discard the Infinaut early, then on a later turn, whether it be turn 6, turn 5, we can play Ghost Rider and pull back the Infinaut. Then we have Shuri. Shuri is one of the key components in this deck, especially going up against Leader, because you can Shuri on 4, skip turn 5, and then drop a 640 Infinaut. And if somebody leaders you, they'll be getting a 620, but you have a 640, or you can skip and drop a 1 or 0 20 SheHulk, and if they leader, they're getting the 10 SheHulk while you get the 20 SheHulk. Then of course Magik, another key component. Magik is only in this deck to try to get that turn 7 play. If we play Shuri on 5, we skip turn 6. Now we have SheHulk and Infinaut in our hands. Now we get to play both of them on turn 7. Whether we want to play a 640 Infinaut and a 010 SheHulk, we could do that. Or I like to, kind of separate the powers and put a 020 SheHulk somewhere and a 620 Infinaut somewhere else. Now the best part about this is, though, however, on turn 7, if you want, you can play the 020 SheHulk in a location, along with a Lady Sif, making it a 24 in that location. Then play Ghost Rider in another location, and Ghost Rider will pull that Infinaut, giving 23 in the other location. or you can stack it all up if you want, any way you want to. But that is something that I've done. You're going to see in the videos, which is pretty cool, is that on turn 7, you can now play a 0/20 SheHulk because you played Shuri before and skipped your turn. Then you can play Lady Sif to discard Infinaut, so that's 3. And of course, you have 4 power left for the 7th turn, and you play Ghost Rider. So you get to pull 4 cards out on turn 7, and they all span across 40 to 50 power, which is amazing. And of course, we have Captain Marvel. Now, she's only in this deck, again, to kind of help out, get that last turn surprise, right? So I like to Shuri on 4, play her on 5, and I could play the SheHulk on 6. Now, what happens is Captain Marvel becomes a 5/12 cost. So that is huge because you can get 12 points. You could be down by 11 points in a location, and Captain Marvel will go and save you. Of course, if she's not winning that location. So that's the cool part about this, is playing her on 4. I mean, playing Shuri on 4, and then playing her on 5, making her a 5/12. That's the awesome part about it, because she can possibly win you the game with a 5/12 versus a 5/6. Then, of course, the star as well as this whole deck is SheHulk. Again, because she costs 1 less for every unspent energy the last turn. So that's why it's awesome to That's why it's awesome to have her and Sunspot in the same deck, because with that, whatever you don't use, Sunspot gains that power, and she costs less that next turn. And yep, the next star of the show, my favorite card of all time, the Infinaut. Of course, if you played the card last turn, you cannot play this at all. Now, what's so cool about this, like I said, is going up against the leeches and the leaders. So if somebody leeches you on 5, you definitely could play your 5th turn, and you have the Infinaut to play on turn 6. That's leech's worst nightmares, leeching an Infinaut. And of course, if somebody leaders, like I said, if you're playing the Shuri game, they're only going to get the 6/20, and you're going to have the 6/40 Infinaut. And that's basically how this deck works. So yeah, so the main focus of this deck is to have the perfect play out. It's to have Sunspot on 1, Wave on 3, Magik on 4, Shuri on 5, skip turn 6, and play either a 0/20 SheHulk on 7 with a 6/20 Infinaut, or play a 6/40 Infinaut with a 0/10 SheHulk, or play 4 cards, which consists of Lady Sif, discarding Infinaut, a 0/20 SheHulk somewhere, and then a 4/3 Ghost Rider to bring back the Infinaut. Yes, you guys can see some videos of me playing out those situations up against leader as well. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for coming back again. Enjoy the video, and of course, if you're watching this and during the holidays time, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. SheHulk, that SheHulk info. Hey. Game plan is to hope that we Magik, play Psylocke 3, Magik on 4, Shuri on 5, skip 6, and play both cards on 7. That's the game plan. Agent Coulson. Deck is still working, yeah, 100%. I switched to another one, and the one that we tried with Jake Collins, it works too, but trickier. Yeah, this is working perfectly fine. So what we could do here is for this, skip 5, play Ghost Rider and SheHulk. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go, Cino. We'll skip 5. Yeah, Infinaut's perfect too. Did you saw we won when we got Leech? Oh. Even better. Can we get Shuri? Oh, go. Gonna skip this turn as well. Okay, guys, we got a 0 and SheHulk. I love for you, but I. Yeah, I think we got this in the bag. Even if he onslaughts in the. Gooey, what's up, buddy? How you been? Welcome, Gooey. Long time indeed. Hope everything's going well.
Avengers! Assemble.
Forget that he can't do that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I'm well, very well.
Victory.
Thanks for that. Hey, look at this, guys. This is Val. What's up, buddy? Give me some. You should give me those cubes, man. Can I snap and you give me these cubes? Yeah, Quake is cool. I won't say she's amazing. All right, so the game plan here, guys, is that we're gonna try to wave Magik. You don't like Strange Academy, and we need to get Shuri. Skip some turns, drop SheHulk at 0, and Infinaut. That is our game. Okay, you can play Sarah early. Now his cards cost like 0. I respect. So we're gonna stop Wong from madness. Skip this turn. Can we get Infinaut? Can Infinaut show up? Nope. One more turn. Come on. Play Surfer on the other side. Surfer on the other side. Yeah. Oh, Infinaut. Alright. Not a problem. I'm gonna play Surfer. Hopefully she flies over.
Opponent snapped.
You know what? Let's go. Yeah. Virus. Fine. Okay. Fly over.
Higher, further, faster.
Yeah, baby. 8 cuber. Having Captain Marvel at a 12? Ooh. Awesome. Respect. One more game seen of them. Fuzzy boot. I know. He destroyed TVA. Now he had chances to play. I don't know why. He would have lost, right? I had Infinaut in my hand. I would just wait and drop Infinaut. I get it. I don't know why he would with you. Ooh. Guys. Look. Oh. So on turn 5, we can play a super duper SheHulk and a Ghost Rider with a 20 Infinaut. This is gonna be so interesting. Well, he dropped his Infinaut. We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that at all. You want to snap, Uncle? Come on, Uncle. You know you want to snap. He's scared. This Infinaut. Boy, this is gonna be so much fun.
Clear for takeoff.
Strider. Hi guys, here it is. He's not gonna snap, and that's fine. He don't have to snap. We'll just take out 4 cubes. Call it a day. Cause I don't know how he stops us. Cute. Like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold that. Hold that too. Oh my goodness. That's a 160 SheHulk. Come on.
Victory.
Amazing. What's going on? How you doing? Unhinged Skills. How are you? First time chat. This is amazing. Sheesh is right. That's what I'm talking about. That's a thick SheHulk. Yeah, that's a thick SheHulk.